Yeah, it's been great. I've only been here a week now, so I'm probably coming in at the wrong time of year. In regards to anything drastic that we can do. But yeah, it's been good. Good set of lads that I've got working with me, and great set of people behind the scenes as well. So it's been really good.
Yeah, busy time to join, like you say, wasn't it? It was Bristol City maybe 2 or 3 days after joining.
Yeah, it was. It's talking about going in at the deep end. Started on the Monday game on the Wednesday. So, but very positive, as I say, in terms of what I'm seeing with the lads, and the club itself at the moment, really being helpful with me. So yeah, definitely interesting way to start, and at least they didn't lose.
And you've joined sort of just after we've had a bit of a cold snap. The training ground's not been available for a short time. No doubt your first thoughts were just making sure that was available again.
Yeah, I'm quickly realising that 6 or 7 days of no frost in Sheffield still means that everything's frozen, and that's definitely not something I'm used to in Manchester. So a big learning curve, but getting used to the cold weather myself. But trying to ensure that there's no disruption to training for the players and the staff.
You mentioned Manchester there. Tell us about your experience and where you've been before.
So I was at Man City for 33 years, up till a few months ago. Started off at Maine Road, which again is very similar to what I'm seeing at Hillsborough in terms of it's an old stadium, a lot of tradition there, etc. Did the transition to Etihad Stadium as it is now. Become a Head Groundsman at the stadium in 2009. Been some fantastic years, obviously, given what's happened there, but also just a very progressive club, as you can imagine, with the investment. But like I say, I've seen both sides of the coin, so it's not like I've come in here with any grand ideas of spending millions and millions of pounds, because what I've always done at City, it's far from it. When I started off as an apprentice at City, we really didn't have any money, so that's clearly not the case here. But it's something, it's a very different world from what I'm used to, but one that with the help of the staff, as I say, who've been fantastic with me, it's very easy to settle in and crack on with what we need to do in regards to the resources we have.
You mentioned that obviously you started out when City were at Maine Road. How much does that help that you can draw upon those comparisons with Hillsborough being an older stadium in that sense?
It's good because at least I can remember that far back. Yeah, I mean, Maine Road, years ago, if you tipped a cup of water over it, it would flood. We're not in that situation at the moment. With what we have at Hillsborough, fortunately, it's just an old stadium with a relatively new pitch in it. So that's a positive compared to my experience there. And the club have invested in the summer just gone with the previous head groundsman in regards to new mowers. A lot of the equipment I'm seeing is in pretty good condition and, quite good. So whilst, as I say, the surroundings may not be what I'm used to, the pitch to a degree is, in terms of the makeup of the Desso system, which is what I've had at City for over 20 years, reinforced pitch. So again, very, very easy to transition despite the differences in the surroundings.
And you won an award in your time at City as well.
Yeah, I mean, we're very fortunate, as being part of a team at City that I think we were nominated for the best pitch in the Premier League 9 times in 20 years. So again, not down to any one individual, very much part of a team as we were working. But we won that in 2003 at Maine Road the last year, and 2011 at the Etihad, which personally I was very pleased about because it's second year as head groundsman, but pleased as well for the staff as well, because even with what we're doing now, it's not one person who's doing it, it's a team of people, so very much team focused then and now in terms of what we're trying to achieve.
And we've just come off this sort of busy period of fixtures, the post sort of Christmas games and in this early bit in January. How do you look at the rest of the season? What are your plans for the pitches for the rest of the season?
Just trying to sort of get into the spring as best we can. Hopefully the weather's on our side. I'm not counting on it. You can't as a groundsman. That's certainly the worst part of the job. But the pitch before I started was reseeded at the stadium. That's going to take some time to come through. It's no quick fix by any means. But again, it's a positive that I'm walking into that work's been done. The fact that we played Wednesday last week, we're playing this week, it's not going to drastically improve in that period. But as we start to head February, March time, get a little bit of decent weather. We'll start to move forwards, slowly but surely. The difficult thing as well, the past week, not just the cold but the wind as well. It's quite windy now. In terms of getting the lights onto the pitch, we can only put them on at certain times when the wind isn't too high, so that's proved quite difficult in terms of trying to promote a bit of re-establishment in that time. So if we can get the weather a bit better and the wind to die down, then we'll start to move forward, steadily, hopefully.
But just personally looking forward to getting stuck into the role.
Yeah, like as I say, it's been great. The staff here I can't keep saying it, and I can't say it enough. It's very different in terms of what I'm used to, because it's a much smaller staff in general of the club. So already everyone knows everyone's name. Certainly from my point of view, that's a big help. I know who to go to for certain things. So it's been a real benefit. But yeah, looking forward to it. Get towards the summer, in good shape, and get some works planned hopefully, and move forward from there. But yeah, I'm very positive about how we can move forward as a club and as a department.